In a world of constantly recycled media, where every game we liked 10 years ago is just getting up-resed and sold again at full price, comes a remaster of a horror classic that'll make you think that sometimes a facelift isn't such a bad thing. Okay, well maybe not for celebrities going through a midlife crisis, or Warcraft 3. Dead Space 2023. Cut through the hordes of space zombies or spombies once more, and one of the better remasters to slurp up your nostalgia like a vampire, with a glossy new coat of paint that takes the game to see every organ explode in gory detail resolution, and reworked graphics that really add the visceral edge to the whole experience, in a great way to revisit the series, especially since most other attempts at the space horror genre have been kind of mediocre so far. Not naming any names, but the game I'm thinking of rhymes with Schmolisto Schmrodokol. Survive the perils of the labyrinthian space vessel, the Ishimura, as you play Bob the Builder in the belly of an interstellar massacre, where you'll run around the ship trying to piece together the mystery of why all the dead people became reconstituted flesh blenders, while being forced to fix every broken thing along the way, then jet off to another portion of the ship to fix some other destroyed bullshit, as you constantly backtrack through areas like they shot Castlevania into space, in a nostalgic gameplay loop that feels tight and concise after years of every game being a massive open world. Wait a minute, doing chores around a spaceship, avoiding monsters trying to eat you whole, not being able to trust your crewmates? Among Us is just Dead Space multiplayer for normies! Launch your way through droves of ghoulies in Dead Space's signature gunplay as you dismantle everything like a Thanksgiving turkey, which, along with the quicker frame rate, weapon changes, and extended upgrade system, still feels like an improvement even if they aren't breaking any new ground. Especially the part where you miss every shot as you get charged by a small sedan made of meat, because it's not like our hand-eye coordination has gotten any better over the past 15 years. Yep, think it's about time to implement the geriatric difficulty. Discover the updates and changes the remake makes to the original Dead Space formula. From the obvious graphical update that makes the game vaguely unnerving again, to the tweaks to the weapons that make it actually worth using something other than the starting gun, the removal of doors that took upgrade currency because the old devs hated you, and new side quests and updated levels that switch up expectations on series fans, like this part where you have to turn off the lights to progress, because this game didn't already have enough opportunities to make me shit a hole directly through my pants as it is. So dust off that spacesuit and get ready to step into the splash zone once again for a remaster that balances the old and new almost perfectly, but most of all knows its own franchise well enough to understand what not to mess with, which feels even rarer than the meat of all the corpses you step on in this game. Starring Tim the Toolman Slayer, ow ow ow, ghost of girlfriends past, cursed or sudden but inevitable betrayal, the guy who literally dies in the trailer, necroboners, and more stomping than a hoedown. Dead Space Rising Remakins. You know the best thing about the remake is that they redid Z-Ball. Well, then the fact that you'll waste just as much time on it as you did 15 years ago. Oh yeah, I'm still the Z-Baller. Tell us what you'd like to hear in my epic voice in the comments below. If you don't have an ego, you're a wino. Courage will not serve one who uses power without wisdom. 8492. Never-ending story. I'm on a boat, and it's going fast, and I got a nautical-themed pashmina Afghan.